to another episode of Take Her Mic Away, where our opinions are often off script, but always on brand. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope you're having a great week thus far, and what better way to help you through it than to be here with us. If you're new here, I'm your co-host, Macy, and I'm starting the show off as always. Ashmai's in the back, making sure we're all good and all the technical things are all set and ready. But don't worry, you're in great hands as she does that. I'll be letting you guys know everything we're going to be discussing tonight. We've got a great show for you tonight, guys. It's going to be a good one. We're going to talk a lot because next week, as y'all may know, it's the holidays and we will not be here. As always, I give you guys homework. Now, I don't remember which exact games to watch, but I do remember some of them that I told you to watch. The biggest one was probably, as you know, we're USC-based gals, okay? We had a big game. Women's basketball, USC versus the infamous UConn. Y'all, last week you saw it here. I did not mean to speak that into existence. I just felt in my soul that we were about to play them. Lo and behold, we looked it up, and that was our next game, and they for sure gave USC a run for their money. USC took a big L and exposed some problems that we're definitely going to discuss tonight. But girls, keep your head up. It's still early in the season, okay? I also told you guys to get into the NFL games, okay? We had some big games, Bills versus Patriots, Chiefs versus Chargers, Rams versus Lions, all of it. We had a great week of football, let me just tell you. Janice and my team, we really did that. If you've been here, Ravens, Eagles, we've been having a rough season, so to have some good news is always great. Trust, our teams came out on top, but we'll also talk about other teams that came out on top and who's falling off. Hope y'all did your homework so you can follow along. If not, don't worry, get your pen and paper out. We are all good. We will help you guys out. We got some college football talk. We've been talking Heisman, Biletnikoff, who was going to win. Now we have the winners, and some of y'all were mad. And even some of the candidates were mad. Don't worry, we'll get into it, because y'all can't post and delete around here. We are always on it. And as always, it wouldn't be a Take Her Microwave episode. We did talk a little bit of USC football, transfer portal, NFL declarations, re-signs, all of it. Trust, we're going to get into it on tonight's episode. As always, it's a pleasure having you guys for another week full of yapping. Don't miss the opportunity to get in the chat, guys. We've had some good chatters sometimes the last few times. So get in the chat if you did your homework. Be loud. And let's go ahead and get into it.
Oh, so sorry for that extremely incredible, awful noise, guys. I typed the whole description, but it didn't show, so I'm going to edit it while I ask Macy a trivia question that I had scheduled. So the question is, who was the most search athlete of 2025?
Oh, that's a good one.
Of all sports, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like it just came out. I don't remember if Shador was number one, but I felt like maybe he was number one for a month or so. Who else was in that list? I feel like it was, I just remember a little picture. Shador, Shiloh was like 8. There was some, I feel like there was a blonde girl.
This is the options. Cooper Flag, Jackson Dart, Sophie Cunningham, Shador, Terrence Crawford, Micah Parsons, I don't know who that is, Jalen Carter, Cam Scatterbo, Shiloh. From these options, you only get one look because I have to type the description. And y'all comment in the chat who you think from those.
I feel like but it might be recency bias. I want to say Shador. Cooper Flag, I don't feel like it's the most. Maybe I'm the hater. Someone's little brother's going to be in the comments talk about me, but I don't feel like it's him. Sophie, I don't even.
There was incidents.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I would think, but I wasn't Googling her.
Are you logging in?
Had that one thing with him. Oh, yeah, he got traded. I feel like it's Shador. He's probably had the most media, in my opinion, out of all of them. I'm going with Shador as
Shador Sanders.
Yeah.
And you're right!
Oh, okay, fair. I knew I saw that little graphic. I think Dion posted it.
I'm kind of shocked that most Googled, but I guess I understand. But also, there's been so many other things that have happened this entire year. I was kind of shocked.
I know. That's why I felt like it was recency bias. I felt like it was just look, he finally got to play, but I think the way they did him at the draft really made people like look it up because everybody was fighting on Twitter about if he
actually should have
It
gone,
was
like
so
first, second
much
round.
hate.
But I think because every week it's always something,
Yeah.
and everyone's always out to get him, that's why.
They're like, who is Shador? Who is this?
Yeah.
So like,
That's why I
Googling
feel
his
like
name.
it was definitely him. And the other options, I'm like, I don't feel like they had as much media. I am shocked about his brother Shiloh, but I guess I guess I get it because I think after they dropped him for that fight, and they fight all the time in the NFL, everybody's like, oh no, they really have something against these two.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how he got up there.
Understandable. I can see like how you came to that conclusion. I didn't think Shiloh would be so high, respectfully, just because he's not like, no, like he doesn't do anything. Like he makes funny videos and he plays ball, but like to Google him, like there's no controversy. So
yeah, I guess I get it. No, yeah, that's definitely fair.
I didn't expect. However, let's get into the meat and bones because we have a long show. A long show. As you guys know, I'm still typing the description, so I shall be multitasking. But our last episode, we did our predictions for Biletnikoff. Dare I say, we were right. Macy did predict Makai Lemon. I predict Makai Lemon. There was no debate. I don't think
There was no debate over here.
There was a little confusion because Jeremiah Smith won best receiver in the Big Ten, but Makai won best in the nation. What do you think about that?
Okay, they're both...
No shade. Genuinely asking.
There's no shade. Oh my god, there's no shade. But for them both to be in the Big Ten...
Yeah.
And them to have given it to him, I don't know. To me, if I was Jeremiah, I'd almost feel disrespected because it kind of gives like a here damn. And it's not that I don't think Jeremiah isn't talented, but I think if you watch each game, just who's more exciting, who's really getting the job done. Obviously, they play different people, blah, 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 blah. I think it was, like, undeniably Makai every time. I think the people who are saying Jeremiah are clearly just probably better fans of him, and they probably didn't watch USC football as much, which is fair. USC football is definitely not as big as Ohio. But... no, I honestly don't even understand how that makes sense. That's why people are making the argument, how is he the best in the Big Ten and not the best in the nation? But I'm like, if anything, it should be the other way around. Like, why would you give it to Jeremiah? But no, it was definitely well, here you go. Just don't say anything type of award.
Yeah. I think I was shocked because I think it is conflicting since they're both in the Big Ten. I understand, though, if they're saying, like, who did Ohio State play within their conference? Mm-hmm. Who did we play? Who's in our conference? Who did we play? Y'all know I have a short-term memory. Let me lock in. Okay, we played UCLA. We played Nebraska, Iowa, Oregon, Northwestern. So if you're saying strength of Big Ten schedule, perhaps I can understand. But let me check who. Okay. Oh, we did play Michigan, too. I mean, Ohio State, Penn State, Wisconsin, Purdue, Rutgers, Indiana. Yeah. I guess because, I don't know. I don't know.
And didn't Makai have better stats?
He did in the Big Ten. I don't know.
Maybe you're basing it on, like, how they... like just like ranking at the end of the season, which is fair.
Yeah.
But it's also like an individual award, so I'm like, why are we even considering that?
I don't think Jeremiah should be upset. I think he should be for the Biletnikoff if he wanted that, because I understand. But I mean, I think everybody knows what type of receiver he is, and he's a talented guy, and he's only going to continue to be better in his career. But I was a little confused. Now, y'all, to address the elephant in the room. Oh, it's right over there, humongously big, just staring at us. We did not expect this. If you guys have watched the last 2-3 episodes, I think we said this about 3 times. No, Jacoby's coming back. Like, why would Jacoby leave? Like, oh, but if Jacoby leaves, then Jaden's going to leave. So Jacoby's going to come back because Jaden's going to, like, yo, we were not expecting Jacoby Lane has declared for the NFL draft. Dare I say I should have seen it when I told you guys, look at his TikTok in that long, like, comment that he did. And I was like, this is so weird. Like, who is this guy? Who is this serious, like, reflecting on his past and looking to his future? I was like, no, like, it's because his senior friends are leaving. No, he declared! Thoughts. response, actions. How do you feel?
I literally thought it was AI when I was like, why are you lying right now? Like,
Oh my gosh.
I didn't expect that for the simple fact that it didn't feel like it was time,
in my opinion. Makai, to me, I felt like had a complete season. So I was like, I get it that he wants to go, but I think the issue was they pushed this Lemon 8 thing from the beginning, and it was always a duo, and it just felt like they kind of had to go together. But my thing is, when I saw that post about him being serious and everything, I thought at the end of the day, worst thing that could happen was he would enter the transfer portal. I didn't think he would declare, but I don't know. It's kind of a hard thing.
You really think he would enter the portal?
In a sense that, like, we were saying, what is going to be left here at USC? Because I think it's going to be a building season. You're going to get all these defensive players leaving. And I think Jacoby at a certain point really wants to win something. So I think having him here, I don't know if it was going to do him any good. Plus, I honestly thought Jaden would leave more. But I don't know. For me, I think it's going to be another rebuilding year for USC. Not to be rude, but a lot of great guys are leaving, and you're getting a lot of young guys. So I'm not shocked that he was. I thought it was going to be a change in his path for sure. Either transferring. I didn't think declaring. And honestly, if he did declare, I thought he would keep his eligibility, but he forgoed it. So I was like, oh. But I don't know. I feel like USC has great staff around them. So if they know better than I would, so I think if they feel like this is the time for him to go in the draft, then it's a great idea. But I'm definitely worried for him because I just feel like you had injuries this season. I don't feel like you were your strongest the whole season. But he's definitely like impressive anyways, and I think he'll be fine. I just think he's gonna have a lot of growing to do in the NFL. And it's like, who's gonna take the time to wait is my thing. Like, I don't know how it's gonna transfer. That's my issue. Like, I'm very worried for him. And as we know, like, Jacoby can be a little immature just because of age. So I think we see this with players all the time, like Keon Coleman, who's not going to meetings. Now, I'm not saying that's Jacoby's character, but I just think it's a learning curve and things. I don't know. I'm definitely worried about him, for sure. For sure.
I don't know how to feel. Like, I really love Jacoby, and I love watching him. We love his energy. Like, the past 2 years, we've been talking about how he has a dog and fight. I'm just, like, is he league ready?
Yeah.
Like, in some ways, yeah. In some ways, no. But, like, is anyone ever league ready? Like, I guess you can say, like, well, Brady waited X many years behind XYZ, and Aaron Rodgers waited, and, like, okay, so the greats did wait. Like, is anybody ever really league ready? Like, some guys are, some guys aren't. So I'm not, like, going to hold that against him. But I don't know if I, like, wanted to see him again at USC, or if I genuinely think, like, he's needed one more season. I don't know. But I think we talked about it, like, earlier in the year. Like, last year there was too many cooks in the kitchen. Like, it was Deuce and Zach and Makai and Jacoby. I'm like, it was too much. Even though we had talent. Like we said with Deuce and how he was ranked, and look how Zach's doing now. Like, we had talent, but it wasn't showing. We lost 6 games, like 6, 7, I don't even know. So, like, I think he had to go because all the talent that we just signed. And then the guys that are staying, like Tanook, I think Zacharias is staying, and then all the wide receivers that are coming in. You kind of had to go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, he had to leave.
I wouldn't be mad if he stayed and would be the vet.
Yeah, but I think, especially like you were saying, too many cooks in the kitchen, I think it would have taken eyes off of him in a way, because if you have so many options, like, why not spread it around? Like, and people are going to double team Jacoby. We know this. So, I don't know. And then I think if you're battling injuries, if you still had a decent season, you don't know how next season's going to go. I understand them trying to get him out there. I'm just really worried about how it's going to translate to the next level. I don't know. Like, I would have loved to see him do another year, but I understand, especially, like, all your friends are gone. It's kind of hard, especially with USC. Like, there's a lot of uncertainty. Yes, we have the #1 recruiting class of 2026, but they're all freshmen. So I definitely understand, like, we don't know what we're going to do next season. We didn't, like, this isn't a losing season right now. It's something to be proud of. I think he can definitely end his college career on a great note. I would have loved to see him stay, but I definitely think it wouldn't have been the same, like, if Makai wasn't with him, like, the energy.
I completely agree. I mean, I got so emotional. Like, there were so many edits of, like, Lemon 8 and, like, Oh, like guys, the fanfare. Oh my goodness. And I completely understand. Like, it seems like they kind of made this decision together. Like, let's go be great together. Let's go chase like our league dreams. And like, I cannot. You know, I always say like, if you have the opportunity and it's clear, like, cause y'all know I'm against basketball one and dones. Cause they just be. Oh, anyways, if you have an opportunity and it's clear, then okay. I think we know Jacoby's ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know how great he can be. And, like, we've seen his talent. We know he has that fight. We know how good he can be. So I think that helps in the draft. Like, they will see, like, okay, even though he's a junior, like, we know this guy.
Yeah.
And I do think the highlights reels have helped.
Mm-hmm.
I am sad, though. I am sad.
Yeah. I just think when you get to the NFL, there's, like, a whole new group of fans. Like, college fans are definitely a little bit more forgiving, but I think the way they've hyped him up, which well deserved, but in the edits and everything, it's kind of like, to me, like a Caleb thing. Like, Caleb was so great at USC, and then when you get to the NFL, obviously he had a terrible O-line, coaching staff changing, but people just aren't as forgiving. They're just expecting you to get here and carry the world on your shoulders.
Yeah.
And I really don't want that to happen to him, but I feel like because of how hyped he is and because of all the media, it's going to. And I'm just like worried about how he just works through that as well.
Yeah. I'm nervous, but I feel like we can't, like, you can't look back now.
Yeah.
Like, I think for me the biggest shock is Jaden staying.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I said I do think it would benefit him to stay. Like,
Mhm.
reps are reps. However, Fernando Mendoza, who else is declaring? Like, I haven't seen any declares. I think Mendoza has to because he doesn't have eligibility. But, like, aside from him,
I thought he was going to wait it out a little bit longer.
Jaden?
Yeah. I feel like he was pretty early in saying, like, he's re-signing. Like, I expected him to be one of the last to re-sign.
Yeah, like, to decide.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I mean,
to me, I feel like maybe I was expecting this to be Hassan's team. Like, I'm like, he still hasn't gotten the reps I feel like he deserves. It's hard to get two quarterbacks reps at once. Like, I just feel like USC's constantly, like, losing their second string quarterback. I'm a little,
I don't know, because
worried.
I was thinking of, like, South Carolina's QB, and he's a sophomore, and he did well. But I guess we don't even know how Hassan is.
Yeah.
I think I understand why Jaden, from a business standpoint, you have all these new guys. Your quarterback can't be new. Your quarterback can't be new. Like, unless he was, like, portal or, like, Hassan is, like, game ready.
Yeah.
Then okay. But Jaden staying is a little perplexing. But if you look at the teams that are bad this year in the NFL, off the dome, Raiders, I wouldn't want to go there. Jets, I wouldn't want to go there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Browns, I don't think they're drafting a QB. Like, so if he's looking at his future and he's looking at, like, I do not want to play on the Raiders. I don't want to be a Jet. I don't want to be a Brown. I mean, again, they're not going to draft. I can't think of any, like, bad teams. Like, I'm there's a million, but, like, off the dome.
The dome?
Let me see. Like I said, Jets. I mean, Titans, they have a QB despite how bad they're playing. I mean, teams that need a QB. But, like, Saints, I don't know if they're going to stick with Tyler Shuck. I don't know. Cardinals, I don't know what they're going to do about Kyler and that big-ass contract. But I will say, like, if I'm Jaden, I don't want to go. And again, like, I'm not saying he would go first round, pick 4. Y'all know what I'm saying, though. Like, if these are the teams that, you know, whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. I think him staying is perplexing. But I don't know. I didn't expect it. Respectfully.
Yeah, no, that one was shocking to me.
Did you expect Makai to declare?
Yeah, I for sure. Makai wasn't shocking at all. I expect him to be one of the first ones, but he's kind of slow with things. He just declared like a few hours ago. But that one wasn't shocking at all. I was waiting on it. And especially after that win, after he won the Biletnikoff, I was like, this is your time. You have to take this and run with it. You don't know what's going to happen next year, so yeah.
I was shocked, but I think I kind of expected it. But I think I'm shocked because, like, I don't know Makai. Like, you know, he's very private. He doesn't really post much. He like we said, like, he'll get a first down, do a little selly, get back on the line, you know? Like, we've seen glimpses of his personality here and there, but genuinely, like, I thought he'd get his degree. Like, I always got that kind of vibe from him, like, I'm gonna finish here, I grew up here, that type of hometown hero vibe. But I'm not, like, confused by this at all. It makes sense. Like, you just won best wide receiver in the nation. I wouldn't, yeah.
You don't
I
know
think
what's gonna happen.
a lot of people were saying this about Jordan Addison, which disagree. Let me say before I even give the take. But if y'all don't know, Jordan Addison won Biletnikoff before he came to USC. And then people said we ruined his career because he was going like 1,000 yards, comes to USC and he gets like almost 900 yards. And he doesn't really like repeat that really dog season. Dare I say he got injured?
Yeah.
Are we forgetting like the big anomaly
He
here?
got injured, and there was so many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, like
so many.
as soon as he got injured, Mike Jack arrives on the scene. Mario Williams gets more PT. Kyron, the announcers say it a certain way, but like there were cooks, and then I don't even think Blake got a sniff. Kyle Ford may have gotten a catch. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think like this was the right decision for Makai.
For sure.
Do you think out of the three, any of them made the wrong decision? Jaden, Makai, and Jacoby.
It's hard to say the wrong decision because I understand all of them. And I honestly think with our coaching staff, they can get all of them somewhere, especially, Jacoby's the only one I'm really worried about, but I just feel like because of what he's done here, the name he's made for himself, he'll be fine. I don't think he's going early, but he may surprise us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think anyone made a mistake. I'm wondering how it's going to affect USC in the future. Like, Hassan, like, what is he going to do? Like, is he going to get reps? Like, are we going to be able to keep this quarterback? Because my thing is, next year, if they don't play Hassan as much, and then Jaden's like, okay, I'm declaring, and Hassan's like, what if I want to get in the transfer portal? Because y'all didn't play me at all.
Yeah.
And now you're relying on me, but I don't care. Loyalty is so hard to buy in college football. So, I don't necessarily think any of them made the wrong decision. I'm just, like, it wasn't decisions that I was expecting. The only one I was expecting was Makai. But I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, I think the Jacoby thing will always be hindsight. Like,
Yeah.
we'll look 2 years from now and say, oh, he should have waited. Or, like, no, this was a great time. Because, like, the team that he goes to is all dependent on draft order.
Yeah.
So we really won't know. But I get it. Like, I'm not mad about this decision at all.
I'm not mad. It's just like, aww. I wouldn't be mad if he stayed.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think Makai is league ready? A lot of people have been saying he isn't.
I think it's hard because especially USC coming from the Pac-12 and then now being it's like your second year in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard to compare like competition-wise because I don't think we play like a lot of ranked teams. I think he's definitely held his own. I think he looks good, but it's really going to depend on when he gets there. I think mentality, he's got it. I think just like confidence, he's got it. The only thing I'm worried about, which we've been saying all season, is the height. But I think especially the way he goes up and being in like having double coverage, triple coverage, like Makai's not someone you have to worry about making an effort in getting to the ball. Like if it's there, he's going to try to go up and get it. I don't know. I think he's definitely going to have to adjust his game in some ways. I think he's definitely going to meet his match in the league. But it's not someone I'm like counting out. I just think there might be a learning curve there, but I don't think Makai's going to be awful at all. Currently league ready? I don't know necessarily. I'm sure he can go up against some of those guys, but I don't think he's going to be like a bust or anything personally.
Yeah, I think he's league ready in the sense of his like attitude, his ability, and his heart. I just think, as we've said, like the college football is anybody can be a DB. Let me like chill because I know how y'all can get, but respectfully, you got what you work with.
Yeah. But
in the NFL, it is the top 1% of corners. They be getting cooked, but hey, it's the top 1%. Like top 1% safeties, top 1% defensive linemen. So like, it will be a learning curve for some. I think he has the heart and the drive to work hard and like overcome whatever comes his way. And I think same with Jacoby. As long as he has like a good like support system around him, I think, you know, sometimes he can be in his head a little, but I think they both can be league ready.
Yeah.
It's just like the jump from, you know.
You might have to give him a season.
I'm scared.
Just
I'm
give him a
scared.
few
I'm
moments.
scared. I'm scared.
For sure.
I can't lie. Part of me feels like Jaden made the wrong decision. But from a business standpoint, I get it. And from a I don't want to play for these teams standpoint, I get it. I do. Now, for the other elephant in the room, I thought Diego was going to win the Heisman. Macy wanted, I don't know if she thought, but no, we both said we thought Fernando would win.
Yeah.
She wanted Jeremiah Love to win the Heisman. Unfortunately, they both didn't. Jeremiah did win Best Running Back in the nation. Diego won another award. It's like the John Woodson or something. John something award. Congrats. But Fernando won the Heisman. Were you shocked?
No.
Yeah.
I feel like you could tell.
Do you think it was based on the Big Ten championship win? Because a lot of people said if Ohio State won, then it would have been flipped.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that definitely gave the last bit of edge they needed. I also think they love a story. I was seeing the story of he doesn't have any social media. He only has like LinkedIn and something else, YouTube or something on his phone.
Yeah.
I think they're definitely trying to humble players, so they're definitely playing into that. But I don't think it like wasn't well deserved. I also think, I don't know. We know that usually Heisman goes to the quarterback, so I didn't really think Love was gonna win. I think Vanderbilt, new team, they look better than they have in the past. I didn't think they were gonna give it to Diego. And then Ohio State, I think it was really having those teams go against each other just made it easy, in my opinion. If you were going, those were my top two, just in the sense of like attention and skill and like who they play. So I think the game made it definitely easy to pick.
Yeah.
I think they probably would have flipped and given it to Ohio State. I don't think that's like difficult.
Yeah. I saw the comparisons for like previous years, like, oh my God, they're nothing like it. Like Joe Burrow,
literally,
Justin Fields, Jalen Hurts,
yes,
50 touchdowns. Justin Fields had 50 touchdowns, 1 interception. Do you know how good? And he didn't win.
I know.
50 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Literally, I've been saying like. It's no offense to these guys, but I just felt like the Heisman class was kind of boring in a way.
Yeah, he finished freaking 3rd. Mind you, he had 1 pick. God, and what happened in the league, Justin? That's what I'm saying. Like the learning curve, bro. Yeah. It's crazy because you wouldn't think they're throwing for 3,900 yards, 4,000 yards. Like insane.
I'm telling you.
But I agree. Like what you said about Fernando. Like I think it was kind of like the right guy for the job. Like don't get mad at me, y'all. His corny speech and for my brothers and like, like we're gonna win. Like it does give frat, but like in the nice way frat. And like I'm not making fun of him, but I think it was just a little corny. But I guess that's what they wanted to see. Diego did have some comments. I'm gonna read that, while Macy gives her little side eye. Because y'all know she do be making side eye.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I think as we said.
Oh yeah, he said F Indiana and then in the club. We don't know if he bought it, so I'm not gonna say that because I hate when people speculate and create narratives.
But he put it on his story, so maybe he didn't buy it, but I feel like by putting it on your story, you allow your friends and family to act that way.
Literally, regardless, like even if he bought it, if he didn't buy it, you put it on your story.
Yeah.
You have how many thousands of followers, and the worst thing is like. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Like Jacoby Lane posted a FUCLA dancing video after we beat them.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. Like FUCLA, but I guess it's Heisman, so like the expectations are higher, and also like you can do that in private, but like posting it on your story, like Jacoby kept it on TikTok, which is like a more fun, lighthearted, like. But if he put that on Instagram, then it's like, whoa.
I just want to say, like, when we talk about how Caleb didn't win Heisman for 2 times, and we just felt like they were hating because his stats were literally amazing, blowing everyone out the water. I feel like if you would have said F the voters, everyone would have been an uproar. Like, I just feel like there's certain people that can get away with it. Obviously, Diego, I feel like, has like less media attention.
Yeah.
But it's not
he
that
did have to apologize and
and I'm not even mad at it. It's just like the way certain people can say things and others can't.
yeah.
Because I mean, I don't think it's really like I guess it is like F the voters, and I understand being upset about it, but I do feel bad at them for not being able to express themselves. I don't think he actually meant that. He was probably just frustrated.
Yeah.
But
F the voters, something about Indiana, like his apology. I mean,
it was clear that someone was like, "Hey, you don't need to be doing that.
Yeah.
Like, it's still a great opportunity."
He said he didn't handle the emotions well. He has love and respect for the committee, and he's sorry. Blah blah blah, and like.
I mean, all I can think of is like he's probably around his team, and they were probably like, "Bro, F him, like, hey, you're still like great or whatever," and that's probably what he meant by it.
Yeah.
I don't think he was intentionally trying to be like disrespectful.
F the voters is a bit much, though.
Oh, for sure.
And like I can understand, like at the end of the day, I would have done all this in private. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't judge him at all, but people are saying it's bringing down his draft stock. Nobody wants to work with this guy, and like you can cite Johnny Manziel, you can cite Baker Mayfield, and like these guys were similar in attitude, and like everybody knows the story of Baker planting the flag on the logo and like for the rival game. So I think his attitude mirrors theirs.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it maybe has gone a little too far because of like the other family issues that like his brother and daddy getting arrested and drunk at a game and stuff. Like I don't know, but like does it hurt his draft stock? Like I don't know. Because Shador was allegedly having bad interviews. So, like, I guess you have to wait till the interviews.
Honestly, if this is how they're going to be, then I think it should. I don't think you should. I think they pick and choose. Like, this is probably not going to hurt his draft stock. I don't think he's getting drafted high anyways. But,
yeah.
I don't know. I think they're definitely, if they can, they'll take it and use it. I don't know. I just feel like certain people are giving more forgiveness than others, so it's kind of hard to tell.
I think because his personality has kind of consistently been like this,
Yeah.
maybe it'll be like, well, that's just how he is. We know what we're getting into.
Yeah.
And I think some programs may like, we need that dog. We need someone who's hungry. He just needs it to be cultivated. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm not like, do you think he needs to change for the league? Like if he wants to be a starting quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can be leading a team and saying, like, F the voters and stuff. You can definitely say it in private.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't think you can lead the team being, like, QB1 acting like that. I don't think people are going to give you the opportunity or the respect. And you also have to think, like, when you're coming in as QB1, you're not working with, like, people that are all younger than you.
Yeah.
You really have to give respect as well. So I think if you come in just giving immature and like you're immediately not gonna have that respect. So I definitely think he's gonna have to make some changes for sure.
Yeah, I think you can be confident. And the thing is, at first I was so like behind him, like let him be confident. You guys don't know ball, like da da da, like stuff. Like you guys want everybody to fit into this bubble, but like it did turn a little sour. Okay, before we go forward, just to backtrack a little. Speaking of turning sour, two things. One. Wayman re-signed, and then Devin Hawkins entered the transfer portal. Guys, I'm sorry we're going back to USC football. Just super briefly, for my USC football fans, quick thoughts, rapid round fire. Do you think this should happen? Blah, blah, you know.
Wayman, yes, good decision. You got injured. You were on your way to a historic season. I think you can get back, hopefully perform even better. I think this is a great decision for you. Devin, oh my god, I'm so sad. Devin, that one's sad.
Oh!
Our D-line have been amazing. So to see him go is really upsetting. I don't know. I'm sad to see Devin go. I wish he would have stayed.
Doesn't make sense.
He still had like Jakeem was still here, but I understand it's that same thing with like your brothers are leaving, and it's kind of like that's how you want your USC career to be. Like the guys you started with are gone. So, like, let me just go somewhere else and finish out, like, focus on me. I totally understand that, but it's definitely sad to see him go. He had a great season, and I think he'll definitely be missed. We'll definitely feel it.
I think with Wayman, I understand why.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you needed to because he was going to have 1,000-yard season easily. He was, like, on track for the Big Ten for so many weeks. Bam, snatched. I get it. Because I don't know. I still think he has enough film, in my opinion. He's very patient with the ball, all that.
Yeah.
But now you have 5-6 running backs in the locker room. And then Kings also. And then
I know King said.
but I see why B-Jack left. Left. He knew something we did. Now Devin. No. What are you talking about? Like, you would have been a vet. Like, come on. Who's coming in and starting on the line? Like, oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm shocked. I am.
Yeah.
I'm hurt. Like, no. Who else? Who else is transferring? Enough. I genuinely. Who? Walker? You got something to say, like?
Oh, Walker, no, because Lake's gone, so now it's Big Walk. It's Big Walk. Come on now, like, don't do that.
Stay, please.
Don't do
Guess
that.
it's true. I'm not good. I don't want that. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. Like, you know, for USC, you know, we'll put a cap on it, and Biletnikoff in the Heisman, and speaking of putting a cap on it, now, we did speak highly of USC women's basketball prior to their loss to UConn, because they were rolling out. We were talking about how Jazzy has grown into her role, and you know they had to lose early to like South Carolina and Notre Dame, like the really good teams, to figure out, okay, we lost to South Carolina, Notre Dame, top teams, but what can we do to fix this? And Macy always says this: you gotta lose early to fix it now. But if you guys didn't watch the game, don't even watch the highlights. Like, ain't no point. Like, I'll tell you right now, it was a stinker. Like. It was just not even embarrassing. I think it was expected.
Yeah.
Because UConn has so much depth. And, like, we have talent. But, like, y'all know when they say, like, SEC versus, like, Pac-12. You know, like, so it was very apparent that game. Like, before the third quarter, it was a stank fest. Like, let me pull up. Because y'all know I pull up the score, like, whew. We scored only 9 points in the first quarter. They scored 23. That alone should tell you how stinky it was. Like, we didn't score double digits until the third quarter. Now, granted, I'm glad we came in at halftime and said, what the hell is going on? But, I mean, do you think, like, this just exposed the team and how the lack of depth without Juju? Like, if Juju was on this team, do you think she would be playing essentially hero ball? Or because her and Jazzy and Kenny, like, would they have been a trio?
I think she definitely would have helped out, but I think since the offseason, as soon as Juju got hurt and we started recruiting, bringing people in, I was like, there's not enough depth. I didn't think there was enough talent. All our talent that we had pretty much left. K9, Avery, gone. So I was really worried, and I felt like the players we brought in, I just feel like it wasn't filling those gaps. I think putting all this pressure on Jazzy is ridiculous, and Kennedy to lead. Kennedy's what, a sophomore still?
Yeah, she's also.
So I just think that's ridiculous. I don't think this loss is shocking. To me, it just exposed what we already knew. We knew there was going to be issues. We knew Juju couldn't play, and to me, it's disappointing that, like, coaching wise and like just team wise, we couldn't get it together. I never expected them to beat UConn, but I wish we would have played better for sure. I'm like, we know this is not USC fully without Juju, but I also think we have to look at, like, UConn. UConn has built a great program even after Paige Beckers.
Yeah.
I think USC has to work on building a great program now that Juju is injured. I think we're going to get her back and they're going to be fine. They're going to rely on Juju. They just are. But it makes me, like, worried, like, what is USC women's basketball going to be after Juju?
I'm scared with Juju.
Yeah.
Like, we know she can score 50-piece nugget, 30 ball, but, like, that is wear and tear on a person.
Yeah.
Like, we know Jazzy can score double digits. We know Kennedy shows here and there, but, like, the people that I expect, like, Malia's in her junior season, like, and she'll have 8 points here and there, or maybe, you know, just eclipsing double digits. It's not enough, and, like, our center not really getting in.
The center doesn't make any sense. I give Malia some credit just because she is short, and I think going against these taller teams, it's like, what are you supposed to do?
And she does show on defense.
Yeah, she getting a rebound. She is a great defensive player.
Hawk.
But I will not give any excuses to our centers who are not getting in the paint. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, or you're in the paint, but do not capitalize off your height
at all. That doesn't make any sense, and that's why I feel like they're going to keep going at our coach. I'm like,
I mean, look at our stat sheet. Our tallest player, 2 points. And then 5,
makes no
2
sense.
points, 10, 2 points, 16, 14. Like, obviously, we know that we're playing UConn. But, like, Lindsay brought this team in.
Yeah.
And I get so flip-floppy. Because some weeks I'm like, okay, like, y'all.
Yeah.
But, like, we're young and they're portal bandits. I don't even know if we're going to find our identity. But I do think Jazzy, like, I know you're concerned about the future. I feel like she's good for the
I feel
future.
like Jazzy's good, but I think our recruiting is lacking. That's the only issue. I'm like, I don't want Jazzy to be another Juju where you're just like, hey, you're going to have to put this team on your back every single time. Like, you have to
Didn't
get
we
other
only
dogs.
have her?
You have to get other dogs.
No, we had a couple recruits. But, like, most of them were transfers. I was
Yeah.
so shocked. We
Yeah.
had, like, we were saying this last season on the show, like, where are the recruits at?
Yes.
Where National Sign Day was just Jazzy, like, huh?
Literally.
Huh? Who wanna? Oh, sorry, y'all. Was it?
I'm sick. No, but like, actually, I'm like,
I don't know.
it's just for Juju's return. I'm like, she took a pretty serious injury. So I'm like, I don't want her coming back and right off the bat she has to carry this team on her back. Like, you're not even letting her ease in. So like, my thing is, the recruiting has to be better. Like, I just feel like we're not getting our best potential, and I feel like as like USC basketball and you can capitalize on Juju, I'm like, I feel like those girls that we didn't want to lose, Avery, K9, we could have offered them some more. I don't know how, but I feel like they could have figured it out.
Yeah.
I feel like we could have recruited better. And this is all literally just the consequences of our own actions. Like, we knew we weren't getting the team that we wanted.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it should have all came down to Juju. Like, that makes no sense. Like, without Juju, we shouldn't be, like struggling this bad, in my opinion.
And I'm mad because I kept saying last season, like, she plays hero ball, but not in a selfish way and not in a, like, I have to do this.
Yeah.
It kind of
It's just, like,
almost
natural.
feels, and
Yeah.
like, but she does share the rock.
Yeah.
Like, Kaylee and Avery were getting to the rock. So, like,
Literally.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. Do you think it gives March Madness?
No. I don't know. It's just, even if it did, I just don't feel like we have, like, the team that's going to go far. It's just, like, right now, in this instant, this team, I wouldn't want to put all my marbles into the basket in March Madness. I feel like I would be disappointed quick. And there's no hate to the girls. I just feel like I haven't seen that team-like spirit and that, like, leadership. It's like, sometimes there's a glimpse of it and other times it's not. It just feels like, honestly, like they're waiting on Juju too, and that's, I'm not even trying to be a hater, but I'm like, the team is so young.
Yeah. I mean, but we have so many, like, not so many, but we did have some transfer portal, like, additions that I thought would come in and, like, rock. But I have yet
It's
to
like,
see that.
It's like they're
Or
not
maybe
getting
flashes,
it.
yeah.
Like, it's like they're still taking the time to adjust, which I get. It's early.
Yeah.
But I think knowing Juju can't play, you kind of have to put in your head, like, oh, we need a leader. We need to step up. Like, we've got to carry the season. There's no time for a learning curve. Like, even though this is new, I'm like, you played basketball before. Like, I just feel like the performance should be better. And it's not even like, a lot of these girls aren't coming from, like, worse conferences. So I'm like, you've been here before. Like, you know what it is.
I'm trying to see when. Okay, she announced in September. So that's why I'm thinking, like, they came in, the recruits, or the transfers, expecting her to play. Because she just announced in September that I'm not going to play the season.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody, except, you know, maybe her family that were keeping it, like, you know, under wraps, expected her to play, like, January, February. They were saying, like, she'll return. And maybe that's why Lindsay, like, she recruited these people for pieces around her. Because who knew that she wasn't going to play the entire season? But we did know she would come back later, regardless of if she played. So,
but
it ultimately is on the coach, but also the players.
I can't give an excuse either, because I'm like, you still, in my opinion, didn't give, like, you didn't get players that were still not going to allow her to play hero ball. In my opinion right now, like, maybe Jazzy Kennedy. But I'm like, our centers, we knew, like, Rhea, who else was it? We knew they were leaving. We knew this. Like, this was no shocker. And
My girl, Rhea!
And I feel like the centers that have replaced just aren't making up for that. So my thing is, I don't know. There were still some holes that I feel like, coaching-wise, you didn't fill. You did not do your part on that end.
Why did it change? Guys, I'm looking at our last center, or our center for last year. Clarice!
Oh, yeah.
She
Clarice.
really. Kiki! Oh my
Yes,
god!
Clarice, Kiki, Rhea.
Talia, bro. Or is that how you
Yes.
say it, right? Talia?
I think so.
Oh. Dang. Oh, yeah, she didn't go to the league. Dang. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, she did have a slow start, but she cooked once the season started rolling.
For sure.
Kiki stepped up because we were like Kiki, Juju, Kiki, Juju. Sometimes it was just Juju, sometimes it was like, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Rhea, man. Rhea was a foul hawk, though. Like,
She sure was.
one thing for certain, two things for sure. Rhea's gonna get a foul.
And she did not care. Let me just tell you.
Yo, like, Rhea's gonna get a foul. Rhea's gonna get a foul. Oops. It's fine. I'll fix it. I was deleting stuff as we went on. But, yeah, hopefully it resets and brings eyes. Because, guys, I actually forgot to put the hashtags on the video because it deleted everything. So, like, the viewing slow. But it's cool. Like, we're good. Anyways, I mean, did you have anything else to add for? I mean, no, yeah. I think for me, the college football, like, our decision still stands. I, again, still don't know how Alabama wiggled their way in. Like, 3 losses is enough. I don't care what the name of your school is. I think it's preposterous, but they're in. They play Friday night. This weekend is insane. Like, I literally, like, people were asking me to make plans. I literally told them, like, we have to hang out Sunday morning. Because, listen, Friday night, Bama, Oklahoma. I have to watch this game. Saturday, my Texas A&M Aggies are playing Carson Doo-Doo. Just kidding. Sorry. Texas A&M is going to mollywop 9 a.m. Saturday. Ole Miss, 12:30. Like, this is back-to-back. Saturday, I cannot talk to nobody. Then, Oregon, James Madison, I'm watching and I'm rooting for JMU. But I'll be watching, like, from here. I'll be like, okay, JMU, you know, because I need a break from all that TV.
I'll be watching it in the club like this.
At 4:30?
Oh.
You're sick! You're sick!
I thought that said 7.
You're sick! But yeah, Saturday is jam-packed. Friday night, jam-packed. And then, let me scroll. Yeah, no. This is all for this week. Then NFL has the audacity to have Saturday games. You wouldn't think.
I didn't know that.
Okay, tomorrow, Rams, Seahawks, a movie. Sam Darnold, this is your time to prove you are the top dog in the NFC. Don't let the Rams fool you.
Because I don't want to see a Rams Super Bowl.
Please, first of all, the Rams lost to the Panthers. Sam, lock in. It ain't nothing. Then bam, Saturday, Eagles, Commanders, Jalen. Ain't nothing but a thing. They're 3-10, 4-10. Jalen, this is easy money. Packers, Bears rematch. Saturday night. I cannot do nothing for the entire weekend. And then Ravens play the doggone damn Patriots Sunday night because y'all wanted to move that to prime time. Y'all are so grimy. They moved the Bengals Dolphins.
Yes.
Y'all are so grimy to do that to us. Y'all are so grimy.
That's good because nobody want to see that for real.
I don't want to do it. Yo, we'll talk about NFL coming up, but do your predictions still stand for bowl games?
Yeah.
Like Alabama, Oklahoma.
Yes. Listen.
The only thing I'm unsure about is Bama, Oklahoma. Like, I'm going to say Oklahoma because, as we've said, Bama has had no sight of a puppy for the last 2 games.
Plus, I don't think they should be here anyways.
Yeah.
No losses, you shouldn't even be in this. So, Oklahoma, hurry up and get them out.
Like,
that's ridiculous.
Do I want Bama to win? I guess. Like, I don't really have emotional connection, but I like Mahomes. He's a dog.
That's fair. But I need them to lose so people can be like, this is why you should not put a 3-loss team in there.
Yeah.
That should have never happened.
I see what you're saying. Because then you make them this exception and they do well. And they're like, well, this is why.
Literally.
Yeah. Okay. I guess really quick, just for if y'all didn't watch our last video. Round robin. Texas A&M, Florida.
Texas A&M.
Same. Ole Miss, Tulane.
Ole Miss.
Same. James Madison, Oregon.
Oregon's gonna beat them.
Did you see all their wide receivers are coming back for
Yes.
this game?
I said, y'all need to be investigated. Let's get the crew over there. Because how's everybody, okay, now you can stretch, now my leg works a little better, now my ankle's good. That don't make no sense.
Gary, was Dante and Evan Stewart.
But actually, that's okay because if they all would have came back when we played them, that would have hurt a little bit more. That would have hurt.
Yo, Gary would have had a game.
I would have said,
You already know that they had the Instagram caption.
No, literally.
Put the city on my back, turn my cheek to the right, blah, 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 whatever. Anyways. So sorry we're not going to review the small bowl games, but we'll jump to USC. We'll talk about this again. Well, wait, no. When do you come back? Guys, Macy's leaving for a bit. Because maybe we should discuss USC.
Not bad. The 30th.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, they're on the 30th. Do you think USC beats TCU?
Yes.
Again, if you don't have Twitter, a lot of starters aren't playing.
Yeah.
All the declarers, just in your head.
Okay, Tanook, that's your game.
Jaden hasn't decided if he's playing or not.
Why wouldn't he play?
Because I think I've heard from the press conferences and just watching the interviews from this week, they want Hassan to get a little PT. And this is the game to do that. Like, it's low stakes. You already have a 9-3 season. We know how Jaden plays. And your star receivers are gone.
This makes... I think they can still win. I don't even want to watch that game. I'm going to be frustrated.
If Jaden plays...
I think Doug.
I think Jaden Richardson, take over! Take over.
I think it's Tanook's game. I think it's the Tanook show.
Yeah, I think USC wins. I think my biggest thing while Macy's gone is LSU Houston, because LSU didn't get in, and it's so shocking to not see them in the playoffs. So y'all need to prove that you'll bounce back. But aside from that, I mean, we're not gonna dish y'all teams, but yeah. What bowl? Oh, Alamo Bowl. Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
They start getting
Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yes, I love the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Duke Mayo Bowl.
They start getting really funny.
But alas, we shall overcome.
They had like a Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon Bowl one time.
And how much does it cost to get your name on the bowl?
No clue.
But anyways, guys, we're gonna, hop on over to NFL Ski if you're watching this, not when we're live. And we're going to talk about the games of the past week and then moving forward. We give you all a little sneak peek, a little tease. But let me really quick. We shall not discuss the Browns and Bears game. Caleb, we told you to chill.
You didn't have to do all that.
Enough.
At all.
You could have just, Coach, can I sit out the rest of the game? Let the backup play after y'all were up 10.
Literally.
Enough.
The fact that you did that to Shador.
Hurtful, racist.
I'm kidding. You had one of the best throws.
Yo!
Highlight reel. I've seen that throw at least 50 times.
Mind you, I'm glad, I'm not glad. I love Rome, but I'm glad Rome didn't put belt. Because imagine you have DJ, Rome, and DeAndre Swift cooking. Whew. I mean, but still, they had Cole, Colston, and Luther. But thank God, Rome took a day off. And I hope he heals. But yeah, that game was atrocious, and Shador, they gave him the wrong
they are
armbands.
And they made it like it wasn't a big deal. I was like, who do you hear this happening to? Just like, oh, that just happened. Are you stupid?
And y'all know I'm against firing the coach. But there's too many instances of malpractice. Like, literally, I saw this video, so no credit to me. I just can't remember the guy's act. He said, even if you guys hate Shador, cool, whatever. They made Dylan Gabriel throw the ball 52 times. Let me look at Jalen Hurts' last NFL game stats. Because who the freak has 52 pass attempts? Y'all know it's looking like. When you have a point in completions, attempts. 29, 39, 34. Okay, 40 is a bit high, but it was an overtime game. 15 attempts. Like, who the heck is 52 passing attempts? That is sick. Let me see Jaden Mayaba, because maybe they're like, well, in college he slung the rock. Because let's see if even in college you'd be throwing it 52 times.
Please.
Okay, he did eclipse 50 in Oregon game, but aside from that, he stays really under 35.
Yeah.
52 attempts is sick. Stefanski, as Macy said on our TikTok, Take her mic away, y'all. Fired! Fired. Fired.
It's like every week, it's just something that I'm like, what are we watching?
But are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised that they're still preying on his downfall. I'm
Yeah.
just mad that it's happening. Like, I'm like, can anyone do something? It just feels like defenseless. And then the fact that he still gets there and he has, like, not a shitty attitude every week, I'm like, I don't know how you do it. Because, like, I'm mad for you. I'm literally pissed for you.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
I think it's sad because it's not just him, though. Like,
Yeah.
the Browns have canonically been awful. Like, if you guys are, a little older NFL fans and remember the Browns in Bud Light, wasn't it? And they were like, when they win their first, like, game, you'll get free Bud Light. Like, all the fans in the stadium. Like, the Browns have just had, no success. Like, Deshaun Watson situation and Baker Mayfield and how they let him go and then he's balling out. Well, he was, and then I don't know what happened. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have consistently been not good. Like, the organization, the coaching staff. I just feel like they're doomed. Like, them and the Jets, I don't know. But the Eagles, my favorite thing is, y'all, we literally said we're going to come back next week and our teams are going to put belt because they need this bounce back. And both of our teams' defenses didn't allow the other team to score. We can talk about Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson all day long, but shout out to the Eagles defense. Shout out to the Ravens defense. Who would have thought in the big 2025, Joe Burrow ends the game without a touchdown?
Why? You are the biggest Joe Burrow hater.
No. I don't
like
mind Joe.
the biggest Joe.
I don't
Josh
mind Joe.
Allen.
Yeah, I don't like Josh Allen.
But
And y'all know why.
poor Joe.
The standards are not there for everybody.
Poor
Justin
Joe.
Herbert added to that list. But I will say, it's pitiful what's happening to Joe, but who would have thought in the big 2025? Donut. Now, your Eagles, I knew it was going to be belt. I knew.
Yeah, the Raiders.
But 0?
I know, we've been
Who y'all
struggling.
feeling like?
We've been struggling, so like,
Who y'all feeling like? Who is the Eagles defense feeling like?
I'm proud of them. I really am. I hope we can keep it going. I still don't have high hopes for a Super Bowl. This is just in the sense
Yeah.
of this team really, I don't know if I want to watch this team go at it. I think they need to get some things done in the offseason, but this is a big win for us.
Let's look at the rest of your games. They play the Commanders twice and then the Bills. Do you think the Eagles get their momentum back at the end of the season? Because truthfully, the Commanders should be rivals, but no Jaden Daniels. The Commanders are 4-10. The Bills, it will be a good game because Josh Allen needs that dub to stay alive. Do you think they get the momentum back?
I think they can because it's like, oh, okay, now, that's when people like to start playing, especially vets. They'd be like, whatever, we just got to stay in it until the end. So I think they'll look better for sure. Still, though, I think when you have a season like this, you're like, y'all should have... It feels worse than it definitely is, but I'm like, I feel like the performance was just off. Like, at this point, I'm like, I don't even want to see y'all go because I felt like you didn't perform to your highest potential. So I don't want to see you do all this to get there and lose. Yeah, but I think they'll definitely look better as they go on, for sure. I think the Bills game will be a test. If they sit here and they look...
Oh, yes. Because y'all know Josh Allen can run and sling the rock.
Unfortunately.
Let me see where the Bills defense ranks.
Plus, now he's about to have a kid. He's really got something to prove.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Because, around the middle of the NFL, that's kind of what I expected. Because I'm saying, like, the Eagles offense, y'all put up 31 against the Raiders in a donut. I really think they can ball out. I think the Commanders game, they like, steamroll.
Yeah.
And they have, like, 2 games of, like, energy. They have to go into Buffalo in the snow. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. It shall be snowing. But I do think, like she said, this is a test for the Eagles. The biggest elephant in the room, another one over there, y'all just can't see it. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs eliminated from the playoffs. First time in the history of the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes at the start. First time for the Chiefs. How long has it been? Like 8 years? Mahomes has been in the league for a long minute. But yeah, it's the first time Mahomes has not been in the playoffs. He's been in the playoffs every single time since he's been quarterback for Chiefs. That's sick. That's insane. But y'all know I made a little TikTok in the beginning of the season. Who did they lose to early? Because I remember that game and I was
I
like,
forgot, but it was someone.
they shouldn't have lost. And everybody was saying, no, they don't have Rashee Rice. Okay, yeah. It was like, they started 0-2. They lost to the Chargers and then they lost to the Eagles. And they started 0-2. And they're like, no, wait till Rashee Rice comes back. Wait till Xavier Worthy comes back. I think they were missing one other guy. And like, oh, this. And I was like, I don't really do no wrestling. But the main question is,
Here we are again.
because everybody always says Mahomes is the Mount Everest. Like, if they can never get past him. Like, Josh Allen,
Yeah.
specifically Justin Herbert, and Lamar Jackson are the three that can never get past. Well, like, Justin Herbert can't do nothing regardless. But, specifically, Allen and Lamar can't get past Mahomes. Do you think this is, like, make or break for those two quarterbacks? Like, if you don't get past whoever now, your career is starting to look a little faulty, or no?
No, personally, no. I think Mahomes is one. He's just such a completely different quarterback than the other two. I don't think it really matters. I think I don't know. I think obviously you're already saying like if they don't win.
Yeah, because everybody says like, well, Josh Allen will lose because Mahomes is great. No. So like, does this? Like, I think you have no excuse now. You have no excuse.
That's
Lamar,
fair.
I'm gonna say it too. Twin.
I don't
You
think
know
it
he
affects Lamar.
needs receivers. He needs receivers.
I don't think it affects Lamar.
He needs receivers.
Josh Allen, yeah, they're definitely gonna use that against you. But I don't know, the Bills are looking to kind of.
I feel so
honestly,
conflicted about
I think
this.
they're gonna flip the story though, because then
They
somebody,
always do,
they're
bro.
gonna be like, well, if you only
Well,
won
he didn't have an
because-
O-line. Well, Keelan
Yeah.
Coleman's out there good, and he did it. But,
Yeah.
but like, y'all gave him MVP with this same receiver core.
They're gonna flip the
So-
story despite it. I don't think this is like a win situation. Honestly, the only way to secure your spot is for Mahomes to be healthy and then you to beat him. Is my
Oh, interesting.
thing. Is my thing.
I can understand that. I
Yeah.
think now though, like they have to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
He's
for
out
sure.
the way, like
But I don't think that's gonna.
affect their legacy.
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna give you as much like respect
Yeah.
because he's not playing. It's just like, well, I mean, yeah, you were number 2.
Yeah. I'm agitated because it's not like, oh, Mahomes is out and like,
Yeah.
oh, it's anybody's game. It's like, well, the Patriots are playing like.
Great.
The Patriots are playing like somebody little black magic before the season.
Literally.
Cause what do you mean Drake in his second year?
Literally. That's
And-
within their life. So they will pay attention to me. They'll know my name.
Oh.
Please.
I think also because Mahomes tore his ACL and he's
Yeah.
not coming back until God knows when. Now let me look at the Chiefs backup QB because I'm not familiar. I've never had to do this in my
I'm about
life.
to say, I don't even know who that could be.
I've never. Gardner.
Who is that?
You know him, Mr. Mustache.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. We all know he had a fabulous run in Jacksonville. Like he had a little hope run, but yeah, I don't know. Do you think the Chiefs draft a quarterback? I think you kind of have to now.
You could.
Because it's like, everybody always says this, and I kind of agree as we look at the history of sports. Once you tear your ACL, your game changes.
Yeah, but I also think it's, I don't know, those star players, I don't know what they be injecting them with, but
I think,
well,
like, you look at Diggs right now. Like, he's playing well, but, like, he's never going to be a number one receiver again.
that's fair.
And that could be because of age. But he
Yeah.
also did tear his ACL.
Yeah, but I agree in the sense that, I mean, you have Travis Kelce who, so he's starting to look his
No,
age.
he's
starving.
Out of his prime.
So I'm like,
No
unless you get
hesitation.
just amazing outer pieces, I think you're definitely gonna have to have a better backup
Then Gardner.
Yeah.
You think they draft somebody though? That's like I think the biggest talk
I
now
don't
is
think high. Well, actually,
no, not high. But like now it's like, well, Mahomes is injured. Mahomes is a liability now after the ACL. We kind of have to start like. I don't think Mahomes is like gonna
done. He's not
Yeah.
done for sure.
But I
I
think
think-
you do have to like think of like
In the
who's gonna
future.
be a good sitter.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. I think they're going to just because it's kind of like, well, if this happens
Yeah.
again, we need something.
Like, I
We
wouldn't
don't
be
know
mad if, like, Tyler Shook. If they
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah.
sit behind home with a little ring, doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm cool and, like,
Doing nothing. Yeah.
It's kind of, it's kind of bittersweet. I would never wish an injury on anyone. But
Yeah.
to not see the Chiefs in it, it's like, oh, but
Yeah.
it's
I'm kind of happy. A lot of people were disappointed because they're like, no, it's fun because it's like they are the top dogs. But I'm more disappointed that the Ravens are playing so ass that
In this moment, yeah.
it's not like, it doesn't do anything for us. Like,
Yeah.
it's so frustrating because we beat ourselves up, and then in the playoffs, it's either Mahomes or Allen. And now that Mahomes is out, we are not playing how everybody expected us in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Everybody I'm watching, Ravens Super Bowl, Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Not even to win, but just to get there. Now I can't lie, like, I still have faith. I do. Like, we say this all the time, like, football games, you don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
NBA, best of 7, you gotta be perfect. What is that audio? We will be perfect in every step of the way, in every shape. Like, football is really like, your team played better today.
Yeah.
Or like, your receiver didn't drop today. Like,
Yeah.
your DB didn't slip. Tamir, I'm not forgetting that. That's a specialty. Slip! And you let him keep it.
That will never be forgiven. I'm
I'll
so
never
sorry.
forget that.
I'm so sorry.
I'll never
Nothing to
forget
say.
I'll never forget that. Watching this. Who is that? It's Tamir! But I would say, like, I'm just upset for the Ravens. But
Yeah.
I still think we can bounce back. I do.
If it was anyone's season to take, it was the Ravens. It's actually sick.
Ravens. Now, guys, I'm gonna look at the in the hunt teams because we do have a little. Y'all suck so bad. Which in the hunt teams can make it to the wild card round? Because let me say the Ravens are currently out of the playoffs, but the Steelers just need to lose one game, so it's not really like a big deal because the Steelers kind of stuck doo-doo. Okay, so is this old?
It's gotta be.
What do you mean if the?
What?
Oh no, these teams will make the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
They changed the wording. I've never heard on the.
Me neither.
What? What is it on the vote? It's normally playoffs,
Yeah.
wild card, in the hunt. Anyways, which teams do you think? I'll tell you guys the teams. It's the Colts, the Ravens, the Lions, the Panthers, and the Cowboys. Y'all know. And then AFC, NFC.
Well, there's a few of them that I'm like, since when? When did the Panthers sneak their way over here?
Well, they've been on a winning streak.
Well, I haven't been watching them because of the beginning of the season.
No, the Panthers been putting in BT. Yay! No, for real. Like, they have been dogging. Everybody was like, Bryce Young had a freaking, what's it called? A smelling salt. And he's been playing like.
That's all it took for you to get your act together? Is a smelling
He
salt?
has been playing really good ever since. I can't lie. I think Ravens make it in.
I'm not gonna give it to the Panthers. I think Ravens for sure.
Yeah,
Cowboys
for
are done.
AFC.
Oh,
For AFC, I think the Colts can wiggle it. Wait, let me see. AFC. Yeah. The Colts can wiggle in.
yeah.
All they need is a Steelers loss. Well, that's for us. And Texans can lose.
The Texans will definitely give you another L.
I don't know though, cause they're beating their CJ Stroud has been balling, bro.
I don't.
He
They're
has been
no.
balling.
They're so wishy-washy this
No,
season.
he's been balling.
They're so wishy-washy
Bro,
as a team, though.
Beat Josh Allen. Beat the Colts. Beat the Chiefs. He has been on a roll. Beat the Cardinals. Look at these scores, bro. Forget the
Cardinals,
scores.
whatever.
You gotta watch the games.
Chiefs.
And Josh Allen,
Josh Allen will be.
they've been putting BTA. And the rest of their season, BTA against the Raiders. Chargers, we'll see which Justin Herbert shows up. Because y'all know, you never know. And then Colts, who don't have a QB. We don't even know if Phillip Rivers is playing still.
So that's fair. The end of their season's pretty.
It's just the Chargers. But do you think Colts and Ravens could potentially swap with Texans and Steelers?
No. I think Ravens for sure.
But
Steelers
Colts, no?
loss. Colts definitely not guaranteed. I didn't know the rest of the Texans season. I think the Texans could beat the Chargers.
Yeah, I agree.
So Colts, well,
for NFC, mind y'all, the craziest thing is for the probability predictor, the Cowboys have literally 1%. Because like it's like 7 scenarios. Like the Eagles have to lose all their games.
Which is crazy because the Cowboys literally played so good,
Bro.
then trash, then started playing good
Phenomenal.
against certain teams.
For real.
And
It be pissing me off because they be like, well, we didn't need Micah Parsons. And then next week, well, we should have never traded him.
no, literally, who was saying that?
Sick.
Now I know y'all were praying on his downfall.
Also, I'm so mad to this day. The Lions beat the Ravens in such incredible fashion. And y'all are not even in the playoffs as of right now. The audacity is sickening. I think the eliminated teams, it really does suck. Like, Bengals, but like, what is this, fourth, fifth year in a row?
And he was injured, so like the
Chiefs is shocking.
The only one I'm sick about over here, Falcons. Please, can we do something?
Get
It's
your
just like
shit together.
every single year.
Yeah,
It's always something.
Yeah.
And you have talent.
yeah.
It don't make no damn sense to me.
Bro, literally our question for the doc, for the show, is Tua's job safe? Well, Quinn Ewers, you're up!
Well, did you see that comment that McDaniels made? Like, oh, when he said something like, when it's not working out, it's like his job to.
Yeah, and like, I was so peeved.
Yeah, because it's been not working out. So to be like, hey, you know,
Let me
yeah,
find
it's my job to kind of like, you know, fix it. I'm like, you just realized that? You've still been putting all your eggs in his basket. And not to say, like, you know, Tua had a lot of ups and downs this season, but I would have never let this go on this long.
Mike.
It could not have been worth it.
Mike. First of all, I blame Mike and I can't think of his name. Y'all know the current coach for the Raiders. Y'all know the Seahawks former coach. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I blame Pete Carroll. Because y'all let Geno Smith sit and play for what? 15, 14 weeks. Then y'all want to throw Kenny Pickett in against the Eagles. And they don't score a single point. And then people are like, Kenny Pickett sucks. First off, Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett
Does not suck.
Y'all gave Geno Smith too much grace. And then Tua, like, we literally said this last week, the Dolphins were on a roll.
Yeah.
I think this benching is a little too late, Mike.
For sure.
Because they were, like, silently winning their last 4 games.
Yeah.
And I was giving them compliments. I was like, they switched it up.
Yeah.
They changed whatever they need to change. And then something happened against the Steelers. But we all know the statistics that Tua doesn't play well in cold weather. And then they lose and they're out the playoffs now. But I think, honestly, I don't know if it's becoming point fingerish, but people were calling for Mike McDaniel's job. So maybe that's why he had to like.
Yeah. No, that's definitely what it gave. It gave someone who was really considering firing him.
Yeah.
And now he's like taking that coach role. I'm sorry, but the minute he got injured and you saw the way he was acting, the fact that you didn't stand up then and say, okay, we need to make some moves, like maybe let's get Quinn in there a little bit more.
Oh,
I feel like this
it was
is just,
Quinn Ewers and Zach Wilson. No way. Damn, Zach can't catch a break. Damn, they chose Quinn Ewers over Zach Wilson.
Oh, that's sad.
But, I mean, we've seen how Zach Wilson can play, and we haven't really seen Quinn. So, if I'm going to fuck around and find out, I'm going to say,
But
y'all know that meme with the guy with the long chin and he's putting his hand on the shoulder? I'm going to find it.
I'm like, Quinn, I don't really think is... Quinn's...
Bruh.
Oh my god.
This is literally Zach. Come on, Zach. Come on. Yes.
I don't know. I think it's a long time coming. I think because you're finishing this season, it's a losing season. Don't care.
Yeah.
I think his job definitely should be
Less pressure.
I mean, I think it definitely should be questioned because it's like, in my opinion, you had opportunities to change this.
Yeah.
And you just sat there and was like, no, we're still gonna roll with him. There's nothing wrong with loyalty.
Yeah.
But your team has been hurting the whole time. However, I feel like their team is also a little delusional because the rate Tyreek Hill was over here.
Bruh, yeah, and the post,
I was
like,
like-
alright. Like, y'all needed to bend break this
I
toxic
said,
team up.
literally shut up. Like, literally shut up.
Excuse me. Oh. Mind you, I only had water, like. Do you think Quinn? Oh my gosh! From water, I had gas.
Do I think Quinn? No.
Do you think Quinn wins at least one of these games? Let me tell you, the Dolphins play the Bengals at home, then they play the Bucks at home, and then they play Patriots on the road.
Patriots, no.
I think Bengals defense is dead last, but we'll see.
Yeah, if there was one to win, it
30
would definitely be
seconds.
the Bengals because they're just whatever right
They're
now.
last in rushing yards allowed, second to last in pass defense. Quinn's gonna have a day.
Yeah, and that's his first game. I think that's a great one to start with.
Oh, that's sad. Damn, Quinn. Don't do it to Burrow and them. I got hiccups. Yeah. You think just the Bucks? I mean, just the Bengals?
I think the Bucks can beat them.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I think he's only gonna win one game.
I think the craziest thing is, and Macy will not like this, but the fact that, oh my god, I fucking hate hiccups. The fact that the Broncos are number 1 in the AFC, and the fact that Bo Nix is the quarterback, and sorry y'all, I had hiccups. Relax, and he is number 1. Number 1. You people have started giving him. Okay, I'm done talking. Feelings, thoughts, opinion.
Y'all know I don't like Bo Nix. However, I have to eat my words because clearly he's doing what he needs to do, and it isn't just because Oregon had great receivers. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Bo Nix is fine. He's great. He's good. He's winning. We don't have to make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're not. Why do who wasn't doing their job?
Yeah.
Did they beat
Russell Wilson. Remember?
Yes. And you know what? I like Russ over there. I don't know why they.
Because Sean Payton.
Russ. You know what, Russ? I would have never done that to you. I would have never allowed this to happen.
You were done so dirty.
But I mean, Bo Nix should be proud of himself.
Yeah. I forgot so many times. Oh my gosh. I forgot so many times to like give our title like footing in the show. Quickly, the new sheriffs, Jacoby Makai going to the NFL. Then the new sheriffs are the new wide receivers taking over USC. And then the new sheriffs, Texas A&M and Ole Miss going far in the college football playoff. That was off script, but
Yeah.
but they are new and they are sheriffs, so oh my goodness. And then I'm trying to think. Oh, NFL. I think Bo Nix and Drake May being new sheriffs. No, Bo Nix, Drake May, and Caleb Williams. Because I'm not gonna let y'all.
Drake May and Caleb Williams, yes. Yes.
I'm really excited. Like, do I think they're Super Bowl? I'm not gonna be so blindly confident. But they've been playing
They're
phenomenally.
They're super. If they're
Roman's
Super
to come
Bowl,
back.
I'm gonna have a jersey.
Facts. I'm buying an Odunze jersey or Williams.
Yeah.
Whichever is cheap. That's why
And then I'm
gonna
getting on Twitter, and I'm gonna have Twitter fingers. And I'm gonna say, I told y'all so. If you were not a fan when Caleb first got here and you were screaming out bus, bus,
Yeah.
don't get on the train now.
Facts. Yeah.
You're done.
Even JJ McCarthy is playing relatively well. That the memes have stopped. You can't say anything, bro. Gritty into the end zone against the Cowboys. Like all Cowboys defenders should be so disappointed that they watch film for like 24 hours straight every day. Because what do you mean? JJ McCarthy 9 grittied into the end zone. Like, it's unbelievable. But this is good for all of the Vikings offensive staff's jobs. Y'all are safe for now.
Let's go, Caleb.
Safe for now.
Let's go, Drake.
And speaking of safe, you guys, I thought the Spurs had a lock on NBA Cup. I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
lie.
gosh, yeah.
Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
In New York.
Specifically because Wemby had a little inch.
Yeah.
He waited. He came back. Right. Perfect timing. He came back perfect timing. against the Thunder, and he snapped their streak. It was a 16 game win streak, yes. And honestly, like, I think everybody was excited to watch that game because it's like Thunder on top, 16 game win streak. They're unstoppable versus like everybody says Wemby's an alien and he's gonna be MVP every single season from now on. So like, did you expect the Spurs to win?
I thought after they beat OKC, I was like, y'all got it, because y'all know OKC is the super team.
Yeah.
You know what? I have to give Wemby some grace. You know, you're off of an injury.
Yeah.
The Knicks, y'all surprised me because, you know, the Knicks, it's not that they're not good, but I just feel like they always fall short. Every year is something. But I honestly, I like to see this side of them.
Yeah.
I feel like when they first brought, like, the NBA Cup, everybody was like, for what? Like, what's going on? But I love seeing people actually want to win and not just for the playoffs. Like, I hate when teams, sit there and they only play to win at the end. I understand they're old, whatever. But I'm like, honestly, this gives you a good preview. You got these young teams who still want to win something.
Yeah.
And you get to see a little bit of a show beforehand. I think the Spurs will just come back stronger. I honestly think it'll be fine. And I feel like they still got a little bit of developing to do anyways. I think Wemby, you're going to be fine. This is just motivation. Go ahead and eat them up during the season.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like this is more motivation for OKC. You're coming off a playoff win. Everyone expects you to win the cup. Then you get here probably a little too cocky. There's complaining over calls at the end. I don't know. But it does show that they still care. I think they're just going to use it as motivation.
Yeah. I think I was shocked just watching the game because, like, the two young bulls, like, Dylan, who's a rookie, and then Stephon, like, I think was his second season, like, pretty much dominated as far as points, but as we said, like, when you have two guys scoring almost 30 points on the opposite end, like, it doesn't matter, like, they're gonna win. I just think the Knicks have more experience because they have literally all older players playing, but it doesn't matter clearly because the young bulls are scoring the points for the Spurs. I don't think this really, like, takes anything away from the Spurs identity, but I will say, like, I remember the beginning of the season, like, because the Spurs were, like, undefeated for a little minute, and everyone was like, no one's stopping Wemby. Like, he's too tall, you can't guard any of his shots, he's going to go over your head every time, he's versatile it up. And now it's like, well, the Spurs are not invincible. Yeah. But I do think, like you said, like, take it to the chin. The Spurs have heart. Wemby, he's very resilient. Like, I don't think this is really nothing in the great scheme of things. I can barely get my thoughts together.
Plus, I'm like, the Knicks, you still gotta, let's win a real chip. Like, no offense to the Knicks, but I'm like, come
chill,
on.
they haven't won nothing in hell
That's
like
what I'm
50
saying.
years.
That's
so,
what
like,
I'm saying.
it's
So I'm like,
valuable.
Spurs, like, I really don't
I think the Knicks needed this.
Do you see they didn't hang the banner? Everybody was like, they're winning.
I'm like,
I was like,
I think they can get a real one for sure.
Yeah,
but
I
like,
think this is
your
a
window,
good team.
yeah,
This
your
is a
window's
good team,
closing.
for sure.
That's how I feel about like Joe Burrow and like Lamar Jackson. Dare I say Josh Allen? I can't really tell because he does well with scrubs. But like Joe Burrow's window is closing. Like he's injury prone. I don't care what nobody says. His O-line, his O-line. He's always getting injured. Caleb had the most sacks and he's getting injured. I don't want to hear nothing about. Two things can be true. O-line sucks and he's injury prone. Joe Burrow's window for getting to the Super Bowl and winning, closing. Closing. Lamar Jackson, I think he has a little bit more years than him, but the window is getting shorter.
For sure.
Like, I mean, A.J. Brown, I'm sorry to say, like, the Eagles had to do it last year. They had to. Because if they didn't win last year, and if they play like this season, you have to admit AJ would have left. Actually, I don't know about that. But, like, the numbers would have, like, if they lost last season and then playing this way, I don't know. I just think when it comes time to windows and prime, like Justin Jefferson, is that man going to sniff a ring? I think OBJ was lucky because it was like, unfortunately, because he got injured, so he was able to bounce around and he landed on the Rams. Truthfully landed. And then he gets injured in the Super Bowl after scoring the touchdown. Like, y'all, you can't write the script crazier. You can't. You can't. I think it's so off. Okay, make sure it's left. But yeah, I think the Knicks window, I don't think it's closing, but we've seen that. I don't know if you've seen that. What's his name?
For who? The Knicks?
Giannis wants to go to the Knicks. He requested in the summer, and they were like, "Fuck!" No, that's sick to
If
me.
Giannis goes to the Knicks,
But they told him no. But I think they,
oh, I did see that.
because it's Giannis. Like, you would have to give
up
Mikal, maybe Jalen,
for sure.
or Josh and
Yeah.
Mikal. You're giving up 2, maybe 3, and some picks.
And that's not enough. That's not worth
Because
it.
Giannis is stupid.
I think the team
Superstar.
they have now, they've got a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
And they've really been a little. I feel like people have been counting them out a little bit. Like, that's a good team, but no, they're not gonna. We got super teams. We got the teams that are younger. I don't know, the experience that they have here. I think they could really capitalize on it. But for sure, they got some people. I'm like, we don't have a bunch of years to do this. I think within the next 2, maybe.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna give you. If they don't want to chip by then, they gotta start over.
I mean, to see 60-something games, they have time. They're second right now,
They have
but
to
like,
stay healthy. Is
yeah,
the thing. That's so many games.
especially when you have older guys
Yeah.
and no young bulls. But this is what I'm saying. Your G League bag, treat it like your bench.
Mm-hmm.
My bench would be deep as crap. My G League bag, like, y'all would be questioning me as the owner. I'd be like, no, let me get you, let me get you, let me get you, and let me get you. Put y'all all in the G League, cook, and then, like, in the middle of the season, rest my starters, and I know y'all gonna talk about load management, but,
Like,
how many games are we playing? And we know there's beef between basketball and soccer players who runs the most, but regardless, all that short sprinting back and forth, I see why Luka doesn't play defense.
yeah.
Y'all wonder why I play soccer? I am not short sprinting back and forth. I'm lethal shooter out there. Pass, shoot.
No, literally.
I'm not running an inch.
I'm sorry. I played one high school basketball game, and I said,
Yeah.
you know what? Volleyball is for me. We ain't gotta run. It's quick sprints. It's not back and forth. That endurance thing, that's not for me.
Yeah.
But
That's why with soccer, I love soccer, but like, because I'm defense, I'm not like required to. I do be doing that as a winger, but y'all know midfield are the slaves of soccer. Maybe I should rephrase that. Midfield are the.
Yeah, how would you rephrase that?
You
After
you
that
lost me.
strong-
You got me there, but dare I say, I can joke about that. Anyways, oh yeah, looking forward before we close it all down. As we said, Seahawks, please, Sam Darnold, you know what you have to do. Comeback player of the year, I don't care. Oh no, we said Caleb.
Yeah. That's Caleb. I'm sorry. This is Caleb's year because
I want it to be Sam.
I don't care.
Though.
All
But
that
they're gonna
mess-
give it to Sam. You know what I mean? But I want it to be Caleb. I do. I really want it to be Caleb. But y'all know how they be with that voting. Packers, Bears, Caleb, this is your chance, bro.
Like, you can't take another L. Like,
you lost by the hair of your chin 2 weeks ago.
I need you to really ball out on Jordan Love. I want Jordan Love to be like,
What
who
happened?
is this?
Y'all know they're gonna say, well, Micah Parsons is out. Your defense is not one guy. Mind you, I was grinding when Kamari and Risha were out.
But our defense.
But
Okay,
in the sense that
it
college
really was.
is not the same. So like,
We needed them.
anyways, Vikings, Giants. I think this will be a movie. Jackson Dart versus JJ McCarthy.
Versus
However,
Vikings.
it's not fair because Jackson is on his pro team.
Yeah.
But I still think this will be good to see because I think Jackson really personifies like that. Like, I'm gonna make a script out of every game I play.
Thrives under pressure.
Yeah, and I think this is gonna be good. The rest of these games, yawn. I mean, this will be good. Shador, you got this. Don't think about Josh. Don't think about the Bills. Just think that you're playing any other team.
Shador.
But if y'all want to start dealing for this game, I wouldn't be mad.
I really wouldn't.
I wouldn't be mad. I would be like,
And make sure you give him the wrong little plays. Judy, make sure you drop the ball.
Oh, brother, bro, got a pick.
Just don't get here and then act like you know how to play. That's okay. Cause y'all are pissing me
A
off.
pick with the ball in your hands.
No, literally.
Sick.
I said go sit on the bench. Come sit next to me.
Falcons Cardinals is really the battle
Of bumps. Like
the Falcons are perplexing because I'm looking at your receiver core and I'm like, huh? Oh, okay.
it don't make no sense.
The rest of the games, y'all, Sunday night, like, anyways, whatever, bro. Monday night, what the hell? Why did we do this? Like, can we flex this and change this? Nobody wants to see Phillip Rivers versus Brock Purdy.
Which is crazy. I thought this Phillip Rivers stuff. I thought this was a joke. I thought this was AI.
Is it toxic to say Kaepernick could have started, Cam Newton, Brady?
Well, I don't even want to talk about Kaepernick because that's gonna piss me off.
It's pissing me off, and I see the comments. They're like, "Both, I don't care what you say. He's 44. Phillip Rivers is 44, and he hasn't played in 5+ years.
It's ridiculous.
44 years old. Y'all could have called Cam Newton. Y'all know he'd be yapping every day on first take.
No, literally.
And he's ready. Y'all could have, if they would have even like poked Brady, I would have been cool because you made the attempt. Phillip, mind you, yeah, Hall of Famer, but like 44.
I can't believe all these people are saying yes.
I'm like, bro, can he
For
even
what?
scramble?
I'm like, for what?
Can he?
I hope to God he doesn't have to.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Patriots, Ravens. Ravens, we got this. We need to get our shit together. We need to lock the fuck in. We will focus on all the things that we need to get in the offseason later. We know what we have. We need to work what we have. Please, Ravens, please. Because I think the Steelers, oh no, Lions, beat the fuck out of the Steelers, please.
Oh my God.
Please. That way we wiggle into the playoffs. But alas, y'all, we've yapped for a bit. Macy's house shut us down.
Anyways, y'all, as Janai said, we gave y'all some homework. Go and watch those games because we'll be talking about them not next week, but in 2 weeks because, you know, the holidays. Y'all have a great holiday. Make sure you watch the bowl games, okay? Specifically, USC. We got some playoff games. Y'all, luckily I won't have to be in the club to watch the games, but y'all know how it is. Let us know who's in your bracket. Go ahead and comment down below. If you're not rooting for Oklahoma, you're just as much of a problem as Notre Dame and Alabama because y'all should not even be there. Y'all know how it is. You need to root for Georgia. I'll accept a little almost a little tick thing. Y'all pray for the Ravens because them getting the Sunday night game. I'm a little worried and Drake may be cooking. You know, don't listen to the whining in the back. That's just not going crazy. As always, guys, if you're watching after we were live, make sure you leave a comment down below and let us know what you agreed with, what you didn't agree with. Go ahead and check out our other social media. Y'all, we have TikToks. It's doing pretty good. Go ahead and check us out there and on Instagram. Same way it's spelled down below. As always, guys, we appreciate you being here, staying with us, interacting with us. We will see you in 2 weeks. Happy holidays. Have a great one, y'all.